might sound crazy, but being diagnosed with rumination and perfectionism OCD may be the best thing that's actually ever happened to me. Now, obviously, when I first received my diagnosis, I did not think this. In fact, I was extremely upset about it. I felt devastated. I felt so many different emotions at once, but I also felt very validated in that I knew for several years before I got the diagnosis that something was wrong. Like, I just knew that there was some sort of imbalance going on in my mind and my body, and no matter what I did to fix it, nothing was helping. And the reason why I say that being diagnosed with OCD is actually one of the best things that's ever happened to me is because if I hadn't been diagnosed, I never would have started taking an SSRI, which has completely changed my life. For almost 4 weeks in a row now, I have felt so high on life. The only other times I felt high on life have been in very specific situations when either a ton of dopamine was involved or like a once in a lifetime thing was happening to me that I had imagined would maybe happen one day. But now I feel high on life just because. Obviously, there are lots of exciting things happening in my life right now and lots of things to look forward to. But in general, I just catch myself getting so excited over the mundane things. For some context here, before I was diagnosed with OCD, I would have very severe emotional breakdowns pretty much every couple days. I would uncontrollably cry, sometimes every single day, like for the most random reasons. I got really deep into spirituality because I thought that that was going to solve all of my problems. Now looking back, it only reinforced all of my OCD thoughts. My relationship with myself was horrible because my OCD really thrives on putting me down and finding things that are wrong with me. So I was living my life as though I was a constant project that needed to be worked on, which yes, I think personal development and self-improvement is a very important thing to do in your life. But when it takes over your life, that's when it becomes super unhealthy. I would get very irritated and frustrated over minor things. I wanted to be a hermit majority of the time. The way that I was comparing myself to other people was so unhealthy. And basically, I was just making myself miserable. And now, obviously, it wasn't on purpose. It was the OCD doing that. But all in all, things were going downhill really, really fast. And now that I am about to be on my SSRI for 2 months, I can say without a doubt that this is one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life. Because for the first time in my life, I feel genuine happiness. I feel like I just get to exist for the first time. I feel this sense of ambition and drive and determination that I've never felt before. And it's pouring out into every single area of my life. Dare I say I feel like I'm actually thriving for the first time in a very, very long time. And I just know that if I had not taken the chance to medicate myself, I 1000% would have still been experiencing all of the things that I mentioned before. But I knew deep down that what I was feeling wasn't normal. I knew that I deserved better. I knew that I could not go on living life this way. And because of that, that is why I am very grateful that I received this OCD diagnosis. Because without it, I never would have been able to figure out what was wrong with me. I wouldn't have been able to figure out a solution to actually help me. And I wouldn't be here feeling the best that I ever have in my entire life. And I stand by that.